So what are we up to today? Well, we have a surprise. We're gonna go pick up a rescue horse. This is different from what we usually do. We usually pick up from the BLM corrals and train from wild to mild, but this time, this guy has a different story. I'm gonna share that a little bit later, what happened to him and why he needs our help, but stay tuned because we're gonna get into all of that later. For now, we're gonna go drive 6 hours, hope he loads in the trailer, and see what happens from there.
Yep.
This is, well, he doesn't have a name yet. We can't call him by his tag number because that was lost a long time ago. But anyways, here he is. While we don't know his full story, we do know bits and pieces of it. His first 2 years of life were spent in the wild. He was rounded up with his other family members and was adopted sometime after that. For most people I talk to, when they adopt a wild horse, there's something special and magical that just drives them forward to work with that horse every day. They want to set the horse up for success and they want that horse to thrive. But someone didn't feel that way about this horse. There is a high level of responsibility when you adopt a wild horse. They can't be touched. If they're injured, sick, or need to be evacuated, the responsibility falls on the owner, the adopter, to prepare them for those moments. This guy had zero preparation. Nobody invested in him. According to his neck brand, this guy is 6 years old. That means that it's been 4 years since he was adopted. On top of being neglected, this horse was also abandoned. The property he lived on was trashed. It was filled with way too many animals and all of them were sick. The property was sold and with it came the horse. They didn't take him with them. His luck changed when the property sold because the people who bought it were compassionate and they understood that he needed help. They saw immediately that his hooves were way too long and he had no mane or tail, and that was not normal. They did everything they could to make him friendly and halterable. They took care of him as best as they could, and the property already looks so much better now that it's in their hands. And they knew that it was time to find him a different situation, and that's when you showed up. Now there's no way to know for sure what circumstances led him to being neglected and abandoned. For all we know, his first owner could have had a medical crisis or some other emergency that made it so she couldn't invest in him. But what we do know is that this horse will never understand that. All he knows is that he was wild, he was caught, he was given a new life, and he was thrown in a pasture and forgotten. So for him, we want to give him a better future. When we heard about him, we weren't exactly set up to take care of him. We had to go buy new panels to make him a new living space because all our other spaces were occupied by other horses. As far as what his training will look like, you're actually going to be seeing a lot of Jeremiah handling him. Jeremiah is signed up to do the Mustang challenge this next time around, and we thought it was a perfect opportunity for him to have a practice horse where I can supervise and give instruction when needed, and also help this horse to get some training.
Different than domestic horses in their reactions, or
Yes.
Yeah.
You're good boy.
Very nice. Okay, so 2 when they rounded them up 3 years ago.
Good boy.
You have done that before, right? Here, I'm giving you major props. Good.
Get this on camera.
Wow, that was quick.
I'm impressed. I think he's had something done with him. Okay.
That's a first.
Alright, so we are checking on him. I see you. How are you doing? Still good? Yeah, you're still good. Chunky fella. I know, there's other horses here. Sure, I'm just gonna grab a snapshot of his brand. His name is gonna be announced when we can get all 4 of those hooves trimmed. We usually do it as either the tag comes off or the halter goes on, but clearly those 2 things aren't really applicable to him. So when we can get his hooves freshly trimmed, then it'll be time to announce his new name for his new life. This poor thing is covered in fungus. That's why he lost his mane and his tail. So we decided to treat him for that since he was being pretty good. And we covered him with this powder that helps with antifungal treatment. Okay, so we're getting him all powdered up. But you'll see, as we're looking, I noticed under his belly, he's just got such bad fungus. Very important to see how bad his belly is. There's no hair. It's all crusty. We got his coat all taken care of and we settled him into his pen. If you're interested in donating or finding out how you can help, feel free to reach out to my Facebook Messenger, Lydia Dodera's Horse Training, and I would love to get in touch.